According to the U.S. Census Bureau, approximately 19.3% of the U.S. population live in urban areas, but they cover about 97% of the nation's land area. Living in rural areas can have several advantages and disadvantages. Cornelia Butler Flora, one of the authors of the book Rural Communities, Legacy and Change, said she believes advantages and disadvantages turn out to be the same. Rural living can be seen in so many different perspectives. Some rural areas are dying and some are growing with a lot of returning populations. It depends on a person's perspective and how they see rural towns to be. It can also depend on whether rural communities are open to change or not.
In many communities, older people sort of say that, they know how things are supposed to be and they're that way. And I think that is very oppressive for many younger people who are ready for looking for change. Change should not be frightening. Part of it is getting people who really want new immigrants to understand that new immigrants will mean things will be different. On the other hand, I think we're seeing some interesting shifts that are simply due to the increasing inequality in our society, which means that young people who might want to move to cities find that even though they get a college-educated job, they can't afford housing.
Flora ran the Population Research Lab at Kansas State University, and because of this, she says she found out there was a returning migration occurring in the early 70s in rural communities in Kansas. She said she found out one of the examples she came across was under social capitalism.
Because everybody knows everybody else and knows what they're doing. The reason so many young people want to leave and go someplace else. But then when you have children, you begin to realize you'd really like it if your neighbors knew your kids and were keeping an eye out on them. The return migration, I found, was that flip side. The push factor at one stage in your life cycle was a pull factor at another stage. So that sense of shared community.
Rural populations have declined in many areas of the U.S. However, if rural communities are willing, there's a chance for rural areas to continue to grow.
They're declining. There is a sense of optimism and excitement about the future that basically stops population decline and eventually attracts new people.
This is Selena Estrada with Northwestern Oklahoma State University.